Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the New York Giants have signed veteran wide receiver Cole Beasley to a one-year contract. After Cole Beasley had an up-and-down year last season playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills, Beasley, who was great for the Dallas Cowboys from the 2012 through 2018 season, then left for the Buffalo Bills and played there through the 2019 through 2021 season. So by joining the New York Giants, he is reuniting with his former offensive coordinator, Brian Daboll, the head coach for the New York Giants. And we're going to go over Cole Beasley's stats. So this year, he had 6 receptions for 35 yards with the Bucs and the Bills, but I think he only played a total of 4 games last year. But in the playoffs, he played a wild card game played a wild card game in the playoffs against the Dolphins, and in that game, he had 6 receptions, 65 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown. So he was way better in the playoffs in the wild card game, and I don't think he did that very well in the divisional game against the Bengals. But 2021 with the Bills, he played 16 games with 8 starts, 112 targets, 82 receptions, and 693 receiving yards with 1 touchdown. 2020 with the Bills, 15 games, 10 starts, 107 targets, 82 receptions, and 967 receiving yards with 4 receiving touchdowns. 2019 with the Bills, 15 games, 10 starts, 106 targets, 67 receptions, 778 receiving yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. 2018 with the Dallas Cowboys, 16 games, 4 starts, 87 targets, 65 receptions, 672 receiving yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. Last year I'm going to go over two more years. Dallas Cowboys 2017, 15 games, 4 starts, 63 targets, and then 36 receptions, 314 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. 2016, 16 games, 6 starts, 98 targets, 75 receptions, 833 receiving yards, and 5 receiving touchdowns. So those were his stats over, the last couple seasons from 2016 through 2021. He's a solid wide receiver, but something, he's actually a really good wide receiver. He's just getting up there in age. But something I was kind of focusing on is the amount of decent wide receivers the Giants have throughout their roster. I'm going to go over some of the names in their, wide receiver depth going into training camp. Cole Beasley, Paris Campbell, Jamison Crowder, Isaiah Hodgins, who had an unbelievable wild card game where he had 150 or 165, something like that, receiving yards with 2 receiving touchdowns against the Vikings in the wild card. Drafted Jalen Hyatt, I believe in the 3rd round or something like that. Wan'Dale Robinson, who was having an outstanding season until he got hurt last year and tore his ACL. Sterling Shepard, who was also coming off an ACL injury. David Sills, the 5th, and then Darius Slayton. They don't really have a true wide receiver one that's like a superstar, but the amount of solid wide receivers, decent, nice impact guys. Daniel Jones has, a decent 8 or 9 wide receivers that can be very involved with, the offense. And I really like what they got going. And not only that, they have Darren Waller, to catch the ball too. They just signed James Robinson. They have Saquon if he's ready to go week 1 and he doesn't hold out. So the Giants' offense has improved a lot. They've added in Paris Campbell, Cole Beasley, Jamison Crowder, re-signed Isaiah Hodgins, drafted Jalen Hyatt, who I think has a lot of potential in the NFL. They'll have a full season of Sterling Shepard and Wan'Dale Robinson. What else? Traded for Darren Waller, signed James Robinson. I think this Giants offense, when they were really good last year, made it to the division round playoffs against the Eagles, is probably better than it was last year, in my opinion. Using your thoughts on the addition for the New York Giants signing Cole Beasley. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on the signing. Peace out.